So it was Rocket then.
CLG won, right? Against Rocket.
What? I don't know. I haven't seen. I only saw the first two games.
Oh, and it was 1-1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I just heard from yours that Rocket would be in the finals tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know. They were interviewing a CLG player, so I assumed it was
Oh,
CLG.
they were? Oh, that would make sense then.
Oh, can you hear mine?
Just a little bit. Don't worry about it. Sometimes, like, those headsets like that, like, you'll get a little bit of crossover.
Okay.
So...
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, we're streaming now, so... Let's talk about League of Legends and what's going on right now, because this right now is Bronze Boot Camp. We are we're not a podcast, we're
an outreach of Trinity Force podcast.
Yes, that's
service.
So I can put this like on community service and volunteering stuff. Definitely. Awesome. Definitely. We're here to help you, the needy bot. Wow. Sorry, yeah. But we're here to help people get better. Just by watching games, commenting, then you can go back and watch the replays, figure out what you did wrong, what sort of advice you need. Yeah, we're here to help you.
One thing that actually won't help you that much is playing in these and then not going back and watching.
Uh-huh.
Like, I think sometimes that happens because people make similar mistakes over and over. And, I mean... everyone does, but if you go back and watch and you think, oh, I made this mistake and they told me I made this mistake, I supposed to keep that in my mind, and then next time I won't make it, and maybe you'll still make it, but you'll make it less and less. So definitely go back and watch and get that information.
Yeah, we had a lot of time to talk the last game, and there was a lot of good stuff that came out, so please go back and watch those. Yeah, once again, this is all through the Trinity Force podcast. If you don't know them or don't know very much about them, they are League of Legends podcast right now. If you want to find out more about them, you can go to their website, www.trinityforcepodcast.com. You can check out the Proper, the Ozo LOL, the LCS Rundown podcast, as well as any information that you could want for Bronze Boot Camp and any of the battle arenas, where and when we stream them. So let's talk a little bit about picks and bans here. We're seeing the Janna ban come in again.
Yeah, Janna's actually a really, really strong champion. Being picked a lot in professional scene these days.
Yeah, I like banning her right now.
Yeah, she's a great anti-dive team, and very good babysit champion.
Yeah, it makes ganking that lane very hard
and very much less desirable.
Yeah,
as a result.
Yeah, like, it's just gonna freaking ult me backwards. Screw it, you guys are on your own.
Yeah.
Could we see Yorick top?
Looks like we might.
All right, so we see Yorick going top. You know, you want to hear a Yorick joke?
Okay.
Yorick walks into a bar. There's no counter.
Yeah, I think I've heard that one.
Oh, God.
You want to hear another York joke?
Yeah.
Who's York's favorite AD carry?
Graves.
I don't know, but he really digs Graves.
Yeah.
It's so good. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Yeah, so, anyways, other bands. We got a lot of... Morgana, she's fine band. She's annoying to deal with. Physical and Zed, Assassin's pretty common.
Yep.
In the Warwick ban, we talked about last week and how we said, you know, it shouldn't be seeing it as much now because he got nerfed, which is true, but he could still carry.
Mm-hmm.
I played a game with him and he dominated so hard.
Yeah. Well, I think he's back to the point like before the season changes came in. We're like, yeah, he can still always carry, but he's not a problem champion, and he's not seen as much as he was now, which makes him not, you know, as common of a ban.
Yeah. Rek'Sai is pretty problematic, actually.
Yep. I hate Rek'Sai. We saw people in chat earlier talking they didn't think it was a problem, and maybe that's a personal thing, but I just I've gotten destroyed by Rek'Sai too many times to let it go by.
Have you seen the AP Rek'Sai?
I have, and that I'm not scared of at all.
It's crazy. If you get a head on it,
oh god, it's you're taking it for 1 Q.
Yeah, but you Q every like 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's still wasted, I think.
But anyways, he's really, really strong, even as AD top or AD jungle or whatever.
Yeah.
Really strong champion right now.
Definitely.
Okay. I was like, I'm not sure how I feel about the Leona with a Vayne, but... And I say that because Leona... I play her so aggressively, and Vayne is such a defensive, but you can play Leona as a babysit. Yeah. Not how I prefer to play her, but you can play her that way. And then later when Vayne's like crazy strong... She's got really great peel, obviously. That's what I meant by babysit.
Yeah. Right. So we're going to see the Malzahar and a Twisted Fate. So one of them's going to be going top. Should be Malzahar, I think.
Should be Malzahar because, for the same reason, I was playing a game the other day. There was a Katarina on my team and a Gangplank. And then Gangplank's like, I don't want to do this mid matchup, or this top matchup. Katarina, will you go top? And she said, okay. And I said, no. Katarina needs to go mid. Gangplank needs to go top. And they're like, why? What's wrong with this? Because Katarina can roam really, really well. And they're like, well, I'm Gangplank, so I have my ult and my teleport, and I'll roam. I'm like, what? Exactly. You have your ult, which is global, teleport, which is global, so you can go top and still have an impact on other lanes.
Yeah.
Katarina needs to be in the middle so she can impact other lanes. TF's ult isn't global. So he can affect top lane or bottom lane really easily by being in mid. So he should be in mid. But
he does have teleport.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's not going mid.
We'll see, I suppose. You want to turn your mic down just a little bit?
Sure.
Yeah. So in the bottom lane, we have Jinx and Brand against Leona and Vayne.
How's that?
That's good.
Okay. Jinx Brand really aggressive.
Yeah, no kidding.
And Jinx I think is pretty good against Vayne because Jinx is really strong late game like Vayne, but Jinx should also be able to bully her in lane with superior range.
Yeah, no. When you're playing Jinx in lane, you need to be switching between your two guns often, and you should always max that first. I can't tell you how many times I just see people just want to max Zap for that burst damage. It's not worth it compared to the extra stats that you get from maxing your Q first. It doesn't waste as much mana in lane, and it's just overall better for trades. Because it's guaranteed damage. It's an auto attack base, so you're not going to miss it.
Yeah. It's definitely the superior option.
But yeah, you should try to be managing using your longer range to harass away from the minions, so you're not pushing. Because against the Vayne and Leona, they're not going to be able to push the lane at all. So you can find yourself in a pretty bad spot if you're pushing them to the tower the whole time.
Yeah. And what do you think about the mid lane matchup? Like, well, I guess we don't really know who it is, but either way, it's going to be a Veigar. Veigar should be able to blow up TF or Malzahar. But, like, I think if Veigar lands his stun, he would WQ ult, and even if Malzahar ults, he's going to die before his ult completes. So I think Veigar's got the advantage against either of those champions.
With that being said, like if we get into team fights here, the purple. Why do they still say purple team? They changed it to red.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyways, the red's better. But red team, anyways, has a lot of ways to really get in and get in fast, which really hurts Veigar because Veigar is only looking to get a pick. That's what Veigar is best at.
But he also has his AoE stun.
He does, which is a good way to block them. But if it's a matter of like who gets in first. If they're able to get into Veigar, then the whole team I think can
Right.
kind of fall apart. It depends how I think some of these lanes go.
And they have
That's
so
a
much
dumb way of saying
CC. Like
Yeah.
a Mew Mew Q, a Mew Mew ult, a Mew Mew ult,
Mew Mew.
a Mew Mew, a Mew Mew Q, a Mew Mew. Oh my goodness. Good game. A Mew Mew Q, a Mew Mew ult.
Yep.
Leona Q, E ult. Malzahar ult. And he has a silence, which can hurt Vagar, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vayne even has their Kadem, and TF is 7-second stun.
And the red card.
Yeah.
So, man, we had like a serious lack of skin here. For blue team, anyways. Red team's keeping it real. 3 skins.
1 to 3.
Yeah. So it's not domination yet. Blue team still got a chance, I think.
Yeah.
Anything different for summoner spells?
Not really, unless TF's... Well, TF's teleport, but I'm assuming it's because he's actually going top, which I'm disappointed in.
Yeah. I think Malzahar would have been better suited top.
Yeah.
He'd be able to bully Yorick a lot better.
And TF would be better suited top.
Mid.
Yes, yes. Yes.
Words.
TF would be better suited mid. Yes. Words difficult. So
yeah.
Because with TF mid again, he can teleport top or bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And as a jungler, if you're playing against someone like a TF or a Shen, when their ult is available, you should gank them. Because if you gank another lane, they're gonna just come to that lane.
Mm-hmm.
But when their ult's down, that's when you want to get your ganks in on other lanes. Ooh, setting up your champions.
Yeah, I'm still waiting till they go to figure out TF and Malzahar, but we will see.
We shall see. Ooh, Brand just came out of the ground like a little zombie.
Yeah. That's a really cool skin.
It is a cool skin. My friend uses that skin, but I've never seen him come out of the ground like that.
Yeah, he does. I think... Who else?
Oh, Malzahar is going top.
Okay, good.
That is good.
So I can reorder that.
Normally TF, though, will take... I'm okay with Flash Teleport, actually. Flash Ghost is pretty common because of Dade running that. Just staying really safe on TF. Having double mobility on him, which is good.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with Flash Teleport. Let's him get ult and then get back to lane.
I'm thinking of starting items here. I wonder if a Doran's Blade would almost be better for Malzahar. Just as a starting item, not going full AD, but
I think I like the other because he can have mana issues.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like the Doran's ring. Plus the ability power, obviously.
Yeah.
What was your idea behind the Doran's blade?
Well, my thought was like his little critters do scale off of AD. That's what makes the whole like AD Malzahar work, but especially that and he's ranged will give him an ability to harass Yorick out of his like sustain.
Yeah. Yorick's so annoying.
Mm-hmm. Now I wonder if his ghouls will go right after him or if he'll go after his little minion Voidling. I don't know what their prioritization is on those.
Yeah.
Because you hardly ever see Yorick anymore.
Yeah, he's a beast. You know who actually is a good counter to Yorick, though? Trundle.
No. Trundle? Okay.
Yeah. Because all his things dying all the time give Trundle sustain.
Okay, Malzahar, you don't want to be putting your, what is it called? Malefic Visions right on a champion. Especially because you get mana back on every unit that it kills. You should be starting it out on minions. If it eventually gets to a champion, fine, you get that damage on them, but no, you don't use that straight up for harass.
And Yorick has a lot of troubles with mana, especially early. You can, if you can shove him into the tower, he's going to have to use his mana to farm.
Okay, Vayne, you gotta... One thing I want to see later on this game, if Vayne works on stutter stepping. because she's doing a lot of just standing around. And just way too far back in general.
Yeah, I don't think that's the time for Leona to go in, but especially Vayne was way too far back.
Well, like, you see the thing that she does, she'll go up auto attack, walk in a huge circle all the way back. Yeah, Brand hurts.
And Vayne's level 1 and Leona's level 2.
Mm-hmm. That's almost entirely because, like, she's
That's
staying in the
really
very back.
Problematic, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fails the flash.
Purge with silver.
Okay, so yeah, York's already out of mana here.
Yeah, Jinx is able to really outfarm Vayne by shoving her under turret like this.
Yeah,
and Vayne is just so far back.
You got to give credit to the Brand.
Yeah, Brand's doing
early AP supports like Brand or Zyra or Annie really do a lot to just harass the enemy lane.
Yeah, and those are good picks against Vayne, especially. I always go Annie against Vayne for that reason. It's so effective.
I've been loving Zyra supports. Like if I get a full combo off, I can like take either the support or the AD down below half health.
We need to run some Zyra Ashe.
Yeah, man.
I have a really high win rate on Ashe too. That would be
really
good.
It's fun. Anyways, so 2110, yeah. So as Brand, you're doing a good job positioning yourself in a place where you can deny them farm and experience. But you should be trying to like rotate between you and your AD carry wards in the river.
Yeah, since you didn't start a ward, it looks like.
Which is okay, but yeah, you're right. You need to keep that warded now that we're at that 5-minute mark, where it becomes extremely likely that junglers will be coming around for ganks.
And not starting a ward is something that you can get away with in solo queue for probably until Diamond, honestly. But I would not do it in 5v5.
Yeah.
Unless you're a champion who can provide vision. Like if you have a Callista or something like that.
Yeah.
You can get away with it, but...
And when you are playing like these AP heavy supports, it's tempting to go back and just go for straight damage, but you still need to be going and getting your Sightstone as early as possible. Then you can go straight up and buy whatever you want after that, honestly. But the Sightstone needs to come first.
Yeah, if you're the team pushing, you need to get Sightstone first. Definitely. Okay. So this time, blue side's really out farming red side.
Yeah. Okay.
I think
I don't
TF
think he
been
needed
okay without
to.
a flash because he pulled a yellow card. He could have just stunned Rek'Sai.
Yeah.
And then walked away after the stun duration was finished.
Yeah, because I was almost down anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why I wish Malzahar had taken Telly, but that's fine. TF is level 6 and bot is pushed up constantly. Like
yeah, like
with the Muba going in too, this could be a really good gank. It looks like actually it might be happening. TF Rek'Sai's on you.
York out top. Is he gonna get it? No.
Oh, runs out
One
of mana.
auto attack. They're still not going for it. Dude, Rek'Sai's stopping them. Yeah. Like, as TF, you should try to be coordinating with your team. Like, as soon as he hits 6, that you can go in to another lane to help him.
Yeah. And ideally also as TF, when you're porting, I mean, this isn't like 100% necessary, but when you're porting, you have your stack deck available. Or whatever it's called.
Yeah, stack deck.
Stack deck, yeah. Because then you're just going to do a little bit extra damage with that first auto attack, and then if it lasts long enough, you'll get it up again.
Okay, so blue side is almost level 6 here. They'll definitely be hitting it all ways before the other team.
Yeah. Red had to go back.
Yeah.
Ooh. Slight and Vayne not in position to follow up.
Yeah, didn't...
That could work because Brand has no mana.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a bad engage, but you need to coordinate with Vayne and say, hey, I'm going and come up with me.
Yeah. Even if it's just to get like one auto attack off for some harass, it doesn't mean you need to go all in.
Yeah.
Not able to finish that catalyst on the first back. He must have been really close.
Yeah, with all the pots and the
yeah.
war. Yeah.
Actually, I don't know, because that's 100 gold. Yeah, that's like 200 gold. How much is it to finish catalyst?
He was able to do a lot of damage short, but not.
Oh, it is. It's like
finish.
it is like 400 gold to finish catalyst, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's probably a couple hundred off, but
Yeah. Oh.
nice stop. And that's a dead York.
All right, way to get something back for that. Of course, the Muumu's now it's just. Yeah.
Yep. And there's blue for Veigar.
Yep. No assist for Rek'Sai though.
No. We have Veigar actually up 20 CS on TF, even in kills now though. So Veigar's big time ahead, and Veigar is a monster. If he gets a lot of Q farm,
Yeah. Especially like later on, I guess against like these two squishy APs. He's got two great targets to choose from later on in the game for who he wants to just completely kill straight out. Yeah. He's already at 35 bonus AP, which isn't bad at this time.
So is Rek'Sai invisible when he's on the ground?
No.
No. Okay.
Nope, you can still see him, you can still attack him. Her.
Do you have to be close to see though? So like
no, it doesn't change.
No,
it's
no
the exact same.
Okay. It's just my Brood War days with like lurkers. She reminds me a lot of a lurker.
Yeah.
So
okay. I wonder if it would be better for TF to go the Athenes this game. Just to try to mitigate the potential for like 100-0 from Veigar.
I think honestly he's gonna get 100-0 either way. Because it's I think he's gonna get 100-0 either way. Unless he gets a B Veil. I just hold off and get a B Veil because that can prevent the stun, and if you can prevent the stun, you can dodge one of his spells.
Okay.
But I mean, early it'll make a difference, obviously.
I honestly don't know if they wanted to take that turret down this early.
Because they're winning lane so hard.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they can go to mid and get that lane as well.
Which is what they need to do now.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Where's he going? To red buff.
It's red.
Maybe
Nice.
it's not up yet. Going to dragon though.
Dragon.
Yeah. That hardly ever gets used offensively. It's just mostly for repositioning.
So sad.
Yeah. Bran, you can still like it's harder, but you can still manage aggro with dragon.
I thought it doesn't anymore.
You can still cancel auto attacks. It's much harder, but you can.
Okay. Well, I haven't figured out how to yet.
And even though it's harder, you need to be like trying so Rek'Sai is not taking all the damage, like tank a few shots, you know?
Yeah.
Nice condemn from Vayne.
Nice ult as well.
You should be popping that ult like at the very beginning.
Yeah. As soon as the fight, as soon as you know you're gonna be in a prolonged exchange.
Yeah, that was just mostly that was a bad positioning on Jinx's part.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. If they would have coordinated that a little bit better, I think they could have come out ahead. Blue team.
There she goes.
Blue team double kill.
Brand.
And they do end up getting a 3 for 2.
Yep.
With even Jinx getting in on that, I think.
Yeah, she did. She ulted someone. I don't think she got a kill. She didn't get a kill. She got an assist, though. Go Jinx ult. Cute. Yes.
So do you max the Dark Matter or the stun second on Vygar?
I don't know. I should probably know that, shouldn't I?
It does reduce the cooldown of the stun by like a significant amount. Yeah.
I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah. Like I just think maybe you would because like his W is such a inconsistent form of damage.
Yeah. It looks like, yeah, you level E.
Okay, they're switching up on targets here. Usually, like, when one person goes on a target, just go straight for that same one.
Lucky them.
This is a close game so far, I like it.
Yeah, it's nicer when they're more competitive like this. Yeah, I think you're supposed to level E.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are the stun. Some people do the W as well, but in general, I think you're supposed to level E.
Like, if they're fairly immobile, like, even if they're immobile, that gives you just more reason to try to stun them.
Yeah, and even the people who took the stun took 2 levels, or took the W, took 2 levels in stun before.
Huh.
They started maxing W.
Okay.
So I think in general, stun is the second one you want to go for.
Okay.
Look at that, the huge minion from Malzahar.
See, I'm coming. Rek'Sai says he's coming too.
To his red buff.
Yep.
Or red buff. It's red buff. Wow.
Hmm?
Malzahar had a blue and a red crystal during that chase.
Yeah.
And it took him a long time to take him down. I guess he just wasn't getting hit because he was running.
Yeah, it's still not enough to get the Rod of Ages. Oh, he's 100 gold short.
Okay, Vayne 4-1 now though, even though she's behind on farm.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary. Scary, scary Vayne. Finished Bork already. I've talked about this before, like on blue side I'm more okay with it, but I really don't like finishing boots before IE. I don't even get my level 1 boots before IE, but definitely getting level 2 before it is like, what's the point of attack speed if your attacks don't do damage?
Yeah, when you don't have like modifiers that helps you out like that, like a Vayne that makes it okay to get some attack speed because you have the Silver Bolt procs. Right. But with Jinx, it's just, you know, you need to build the damage first.
And even with Vayne, you want to get your Bork before you get attack speed boots.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If you can, like there's some instances where you, like, just by the amount of gold you have, you'll get the boots.
The pieces are cheap from Bork.
Oh my god.
Goodness. That was nuts.
That was just rude.
Veigar does it to him.
Oh boy. Gosh. Those were good ults.
Yeah.
Good, well stacked, but they already lost all their damage.
Yeah.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Red team's turret has been
Okay,
destroyed.
signaling for dragon. Is that the first one? I think so.
Yeah.
Nope, second one.
Oh yeah, Blue got one earlier. That's right, because you're talking about juggling the aggro.
Yep.
I
So-
really think you could. Anyways.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team has slain the dragon.
Certainly looking around a lot there.
Yeah. It's the way they changed it. It's really wonky now. Because they'll be facing one way and attack the other, or like its attacks will like jump out, like that was it the last game. Dragon was sniping people.
Yeah. So far away.
Okay, the three of them versus those three. See, Rek'Sai just deletes people.
Sized you.
Blue team double kill.
Do they want to keep chasing this?
Alright.
Yeah, they
we
do.
We were talking about a close game.
It's now not so close.
Yeah, Blue's running away with it.
Mm-hmm.
That Vagar 5-0 and 3.
Yeah, just
Like
got his death
monster.
cap.
I think I know that guy in real life. Not in real life, but
Tsunamic, yeah.
I think I've talked to him.
The guy that we were just talking to last game.
Oh yeah, right. Look at him go. Alright, so we have York fed, Rek'Sai relatively fed,
Mm-hmm.
Vagar fed, Jinx behind, but yeah.
Yeah, Brand's fed.
Yeah, Brand's fed. Brand's is a monster.
Yeah.
That damage is crazy.
I don't want him to finish. I hate people getting Leandres early.
Yeah, it's a percentage damage, so unless they have like straight tanks, unless they have like 3 tanks, you shouldn't be getting it early.
Yeah.
3 tanks are going HP items early.
It's like the Haunting Guides is really good because it gives you that good amount of penetration and some.
It's the AP brutalizer.
Yeah. Plus, it gives you health.
Right.
Oh, Rek'Sai is a little iffy.
Yeah.
Nice stun though.
And TF goes off. Jinx, switch your minigun when you're only shooting one target like that.
Yep.
Killing spree.
Like you can have your big gun on when you wanna like stay out of range maybe of an Amumu ult or something, but once he ults you can switch your minigun and go back in.
Yeah,
You should
definitely.
be switching very frequently. This makes me want to play Jinx.
She's the highest win rate for AD carries.
That
Back to
Rek'Sai
red buff.
terrifies me every single time. I jump every single time.
Yeah, just like Nocturne.
Yeah, but I think it's something in real life, like gonna eat me or something.
Alright. Next dragon will be around 24, I think.
That should be a
Yeah, I don't think Rek'Sai can take both of them on yet.
if Malzahar had ulted a little earlier, that would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
They would have won that, and he would have died, and Malzahar would have lived, but he didn't ult quite in time. Yeah, Blue's just...
Oh my god, TF. There it is. He had 10 health. He had 10 health when he was running away.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
this
there-
game is really one-sided all of a sudden.
Yeah. Is there any way you think that the red team can come back?
Legendary.
Because as far as damage goes, York falls off pretty hard late.
It's gonna have to be like... Yeah, but he can just ult Jinx.
Mm-hmm. So they've got that.
I mean, it's gonna have to come down to mistakes, but it shouldn't happen. Like, yeah, this should be... They shouldn't come back.
Legendary.
It would have to be some big mistakes by Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Like throwing around Baron and stuff. Here's
Which
a really
we'll
good
see.
opportunity. Like, why are you Baroning right now? I
Yeah,
want
this
a
is bad.
2-page paper on why you're trying to do Baron right now.
Execute.
Yeah!
There's still...
Oh, Tesla.
Here's why you don't do Baron. first of all, your average level is 12, which is low. Half of you are at half health,
Yeah.
and they're up and coming.
Yeah,
So, yeah. That's nuts.
Yeah, that was a bad decision.
And you're so far ahead, you don't need Baron to win. Baron is a really good chance to throw the game. Don't do it if you don't need it. Like sometimes you need it to finish. But sometimes you're so far ahead you can win without it. And
Yep.
if you can win easily without it, win without it because
That much
You're
hasn't
taking a
changed
chance.
since last season.
yeah. It all comes down to like a split second.
Goodbye, tankiest person on their team.
Yeah. If Bane's being allowed to sit in the back and do a lot of damage, let's see if she can get back in on this Veigar. Ooh.
Legendary.
If Red could win, but they shouldn't. Like, they could have fought. They could have won that fight. I think.
Yeah, they had all 5.
It didn't scare me that time.
Yeah, you knew it was coming.
Slain the dragon.
Yeah. That's so fast.
Home guards, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Rek'Sai, the rest of your team's gone.
Yeah. I really want to see, like, Rek'Sai just 1v1 someone. I don't really know what Rek'Sai does, so.
It's disgusting. You come out, you get the 3 auto attacks, and you bite them, they're dead.
It's Volibear.
Yep. It's Volibear if you built, like, damage items. Which really does hurt. I played with a Volibear who built Blade of the Rune King and Trinity Force.
Team's turret has been
Yeah, I
could
used to
just-
play offensive Volibear every once in a while, but it's fun. I don't think it's the best thing, but
No. And now it's good that Rek'Sai's starting to build tanky too.
yeah. Look at Veigar's build.
Yeah, that's really far ahead. Well, he's 11-0 and 6.
Yeah. He's got 4 items completed.
And still doing pretty good for farm, actually.
Yeah, at this point, I'm getting my defensive item next. They don't have a ton of MR, and even if they did, you'd blow right through it. They don't have any MR. So just get your defensive item next.
legendary.
I hope he didn't ult there.
He did.
You did not need to ult that,
Nope.
but that's okay. Yeah, just get like a guardian angel so that you don't give up that gold. And then finish with your pen
Void. Yeah.
last.
Yeah, because, like I said, you were able to 100 to 0 Mumu.
Yeah. If you had your ult,
That's okay, Rek'Sai's got you.
that's true.
Yeah. Wow. It's not a whole lot to say at this point. Like, games like this where you just get this far ahead off of a few simple things like the dragons, it just becomes, you know, pretty one-sided. It doesn't mean that you can't ever come back. It just takes a lot of work. And
Yeah.
especially when
At
the
this
other
point,
blue teams...
it's over.
Yeah, blue team's doing a lot of the right things. They have York still pushing other lanes. They're not getting overconfident.
this
Besides
point-
that one Baron.
They can't lose. Like Red can't win anymore.
Yeah,
almost
barring
down.
some, like, massive...
2 DCs.
Massive, yeah. But, yeah. So, you know, you can take this time as, like, a learning opportunity of what to do when you're behind. And, like, see what little things work, obviously. And apply that to, like, when you're just a little bit behind. to get yourself back into games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Vayne, don't chase that far out into York, because he has 3 major items completed,
Yeah.
and you had no one from your team to help you. Like if York turned around there, you would have been dead.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So they have 2 inhibs down. So now what you do is you all group bot and siege the turret.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
They could
since you're
Baron
this
at
far
this
ahead,
point.
you just all go bot and win the game.
Yeah.
You don't even siege the turret. You just destroy it, and if they try and stop you, you dive them. But you have to be a 5. And speaking of not getting caught, whoa!
Yeah.
That
They
Leona
blew a
ult.
lot onto that though.
Yeah, that
2
Leona ult was too
ults.
much.
Yeah. No, yeah. So look, just let York keep. What the heck? Okay, York's building. Just build Trinity Force.
York's, well, you know, York decided that 40% cooldown. Oh, he already has 40%. I wonder what he had before this.
He must have at least 10 from masteries and stuff.
Well, he has 40% in his items.
No, it's
So-
30.
He's got the glacial.
Well,
which
the
is
glacial.
10.
Yeah,
Spear-
I was.
which is 10.
Besides the glacial shroud, I was
Yeah,
talking.
I'm wondering if he had 40 before that.
Yeah. I think the Trinity Force would have been better since he is deciding to split push. Like at this point, it doesn't matter too much.
Legendary.
Very true.
Dominating.
That TF's just like going on him, and he doesn't even care.
Red
He's
team's
3 levels
turret
higher.
has been
Yeah.
destroyed.
He still got his ult, I think. No, he used it.
Yeah, he threw it down himself when he first started, and finally, this is over.
Yeah. All right.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
Let's see. Well, you got time for another?
I think I can do one more.
All right. Sounds good. We will be back with the 3rd game in just a few minutes.